Materials that you're going to need for this project is going to be your yarn, a pair of scissors, and a 4.5mm hook. To begin, we are going to make our cups. We are going to take our yarn, create a slip knot, and you're going to chain from the bottom of your breast to the top of your knit. For me, that's going to be a chain of 14. Now that you have the chain size that you need, you are going to chain one more, yarn over, insert into the second chain from your hook, and create a half double crochet. You are going to half double crochet all the way down your chain until you get to this last chain space. In this last chain, you are going to make one half double crochet and then make another half double crochet and mark this stitch, and then one more half double crochet, just like that. And then you are going to half double crochet back down on the other side of your chains. At the end of the row, you are going to chain one, turn your work, and then you are going to half double crochet into each stitch up until you get to your stitch marker in the middle stitch at the top of your cup. Now that you're back to the top of the cup, you are going to put one half double crochet, then two half double crochets, mark this stitch, and then put a half double crochet, and then put a third half double crochet, and then you are going to continue to half double crochet down, and you are just going to keep repeating that row until you get the coverage on your cup that you want. I did a total of 8 rows, so you're just going to cut and tie off your yarn, and then you're going to make sure that you make 2 of these. And so I tried to illustrate what this next part is going to be to the best of my ability so that you can change the sizes. The X's are half double crochets and then the lines are chains. So to adjust the size, you are just going to add or subtract a half double crochet from the spaces and add a chain or subtract a chain in these spots right here to make it larger or smaller. Now we're going to mark a few rows, so put your cups side by side like this, how they're going to be on your body, and then you're going to come to where they meet, and you're going to, this is going to be 1 because you're going to crochet them together. So you are going to go 1 row over here and mark, and then you're going to go 5 rows, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and mark that row. just like that. And you're going to do the same thing over here. You're going to mark, so this is one row, these two rows are going to be crocheted together, and then this one being the third one, you mark that, and then from there you are going to mark 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that. And now you are going to make your chain, whatever number that is. For me, it is going to be 14. Then you are going to attach your yarn over, insert your hook into the first stitch. Make sure your cup is the right way. The wrong way, it looks bumpy, and the right way, it looks neat, I guess I would say. So yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all of your loops to make your half double crochet. Then you're going to half double crochet across all of these rows until you get to your stitch marker. Take the stitch marker out and chain 5, 2, 3, and 5. And then place a half double crochet where the other stitch marker is and pull it out. Half double crochet, and then you are going to insert into the last stitch on your cup. Then you are going to insert into the first stitch on your next cup and yarn over and pull through both of those cups, yarn over and make your half double crochet, and then pull out your next stitch marker, create a half double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how I messed that up so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make a half double crochet into the 5th row. Pull out the stitch mark, mine was way off, and continue to half double crochet all the way down the cup. You are now going to make however many chains you made on the other side plus 1 chain. So here are my 15 chains. I am now going to yarn over and insert my hook into the second chain from my hook and make a half double crochet. I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to skip 3 stitches, go into the 4th, make a half double crochet, then go into the next stitch, create another half double crochet, chain 3, skip 3 stitches, go into the 4th, make a half double crochet, then another half double crochet, and now you are going to chain 4. 2, 3, 4. Skip the chains and then skip the first stitch and go into the next stitch. Make a half double crochet, and then you're going to half double crochet to your chain space. At your chain space, you are going to put 1 half double crochet, just like that, into the chains. And then you are going to chain 4, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. You are going to single crochet, half double crochet into that first stitch that we put there in the middle, and half double crochet into the second, and then half double crochet into the third, chain 4, 3 and 4, put 1 half double crochet into the chain, and then half double crochet into each stitch all the way till you get to the last stitch before the chain. Make sure you skip that last stitch. Now you're going to chain 4. You're going to skip 1, 2, 3, and 4, half double crochet into the 5th. Then another half double crochet, chain 3, skip 3, half double crochet in the 4th, another half double crochet, chain 3, skip 3, and half double crochet into the last stitch. Just like that. This is what it should be looking like. Now chain 1, single crochet into the first stitch, chain 3, single crochet into the first half double crochet. We're only using half double crochet in chains. If I say single or double, I mean half double. So half double crochet, and then half double crochet, chain 3, skip the chain spaces, half double crochet 2, and now you are going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You are going to skip the chain spaces and this first stitch, go into the next one and half double crochet. Then you are going to half double crochet all the way over to these chain spaces. Now we are going to put a half double crochet into the chain spaces, chain 3, 2 and 3, put a half double crochet into the first stitch, second stitch, and the third stitch, chain 3, put a half double crochet into the chain space, then continue to half double crochet until you get to the last stitch before the chains. Skip the last stitch and chain 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now half double crochet into the first stitch, so skip the chains, half double crochet and half double crochet, chain 3, 2 and 3, half double crochet, half double crochet, chain 3, 3, then half double crochet into the last stitch. Should be looking like this now. Okay, now chain 1, half double crochet in the first stitch, chain 3, half double crochet, and half double crochet, chain 3, half double crochet, half double crochet, and then chain 6, 4, 5, and 6. Skip the chain and the first stitch and go into that second stitch and half double crochet, then half double crochet the bottom of the cup all the way until you get over to the chain spaces. And now put a half double crochet into the chain space, chain 2, half double crochet into the first half double crochet after the chains, and second half double crochet, and then the third half double crochet, and then chain 2, and put a half double crochet into the chains, and then half double crochet until you get to the last stitch on the cup. Skip your last stitch, chain 6, 4, 5, and 6, and then put a half double crochet into your other half double crochet, and then half double crochet into the next stitch, then chain 3, half double crochet, half double crochet, chain 3, then a half double crochet into the last stitch, chain 1, turn your work, half double crochet into the first stitch, chain 3, half double crochet into the half double crochet, skip the chains, and half double crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, half double crochet into the half double crochet stitch, and a half double crochet in the next. Now you are going to chain 7, 4, 5, 6, and 7. After your 7 chains, you are going to skip the chain space, skip the first stitch, and then half double crochet into the next stitch. Then you are going to half double crochet across your cup until you get to the chain spaces. Put a half double crochet into the chain space, chain 1, and put a half double crochet into the half double crochet stitch, then the second stitch, and then the third stitch. After the 3 half double crochet, chain 1, put a half double crochet into the chain space, and then half double crochet all the way across the bottom of the cup until you get to these chain spaces. Skip your last stitch, chain 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, half double crochet into the half double crochets, so skip the chain spaces, and then another half double crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, skip the chain spaces, half double crochet in the half double crochet stitch, half double crochet into the next, chain 3, half double crochet into your last stitch. This is the base. We still have to add the straps, but this can be adjusted in so many different ways. You just be really creative with it. So now we're just going to cut and tie off our yarn, unless you want to keep going, and maybe instead of going out, or instead of going in, you can go back out and then back in. You can do whatever you want. Now we're going to make the straps. I do a chain of 60. Here's my chain of 60. And now I'm just going to find the middle stitch on the top of my cup. Insert, and that's not the middle stitch, this is. And I am going to slip stitch. And then I'm going to make a chain of 20. It might be different if you have a different bra cup size. You're just going to have to play around with the numbers, but my number is going to be 20. After your 20 stitches, or however many you need, you go to the middle where we stitched the two pieces together, so you're not actually going in either bra cup, you're going into the stitch that stitched the two pieces together, and you're going to make a slip stitch. Then you're going to make another chain of 20. After you're done with your chains, you are going to slip stitch into the top of your other cup, just like that. And then you're going to make the same amount of chains you made for the other strap. Mine is going to be 60 chains. After your other strap, you are going to cut and tie off your yarn, and then we are going to lace up the back. You can either make a really long chain, which I don't like doing, it's a pain, so I just get a long piece of yarn, and then you are going to just lace it up like you would a shoe or a corset. So there it is, all laced up. The last thing you're going to want to do is weave in your ends, and that'll be that. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.